Hi, everyone. My name is Channing Francis, and I'm one of the career development staff members in the Office of Internships and Career Development at Berea College. I'm excited today to introduce you to the TruTalent Personality Assessment. You may have heard us say before that the Office of Career Development at Berea College has three focus areas: articulation, discernment, and navigation. We believe that articulation means supporting students in expressing their potential fluently and coherently. We believe that that best happens when we help students discover their meaningful themes related to their career goals. These meaningful themes help students articulate their purpose, motivation, mission, and passion in an exciting and impactful way. Meaningful themes are discovered when you assess and learn more about you and your personality, skills, abilities, interests, values, and strengths. And TruTalent Personality Assessment is one of the tools that we use to do that. TruTalent's personality assessment is based on the type theory developed by Carl Jung, Myers, Briggs, and others. TruTalent's process matches your personality with corresponding careers and majors of interest using a proprietary process. And it provides students with a report that hopefully gives them new insights about academic and professional areas of interest. The personality assessment expresses personality as a four-letter type. This type reflects our natural or innate preferences and habitual choices between rival or opposite alternatives, just like we have a preferred dominant hand. When asked to sign my name or open a door or pick something up, I use my right hand. It doesn't mean that I don't use my left hand, but when I use my left hand, it's usually in support of what my right hand is doing. There's no right or wrong preference or personality type. Each type identifies normal and valuable human behavior. Personality type theory is developed by Jung, and others have broken down human personality into four preferences or dichotomies that distinguish between our natural preferences for the following functions or orientations. First, where do we direct or receive our energy? Do we do that through extroversion or introversion? Which way do we process information? Do we do that through sensing or intuition? What way do we make decisions? Through thinking or feeling? In what way do we experience the external world? Through judging or perceiving? It's important to remember that we have a preferred function or orientation, but we use all of these functions or orientations in our daily lives. The first preference pair is extroversion, represented in type theory by the letter E, or introversion, represented by the letter I. Our preference for this orientation determines how we interact with the world and where we direct our energy. Those with a preference for extroversion focus outwardly and often need to talk through their ideas. Those who have a preference for introversion focus their attention inwardly and consider fully their ideas before speaking. The next preference pair is sensing, the letter S, or intuition, the letter N, and it determines how we take in information or what information we choose to focus on. Those with a preference for sensing tend to focus on what is, as determined by their ability to see, touch, hear, smell, or taste. Those who have a preference for intuition, N, tend to focus on what could be, theories and speculation, and prefer to use their imagination. The next preference pair is thinking, the letter T, or feeling, the letter F. And that preference determines how we make decisions. People with a preference for thinking prefer to make logical decisions after weighing pros and cons. The people with a preference for feeling prefer to make decisions based on their values and are sensitive to how decisions affect people. The last preference pair is judging, J, or perceiving, P, which determines how we interact with the external world. Those of us with a preference for judging prefer more structure and finalized decisions. Those of us with a preference for P, perceiving, prefer more spontaneity and to keep our options open. The combination of our four preferences between E and I, S and N, T and F, J and B come together to form our personality type. While each preferred function or orientation can tell us a little bit about ourselves, the collective interactions of all four functions and orientation working together forms our personality and how we understand it and compare it to others of similar types. The TruTalent Personality Report will include 5 sections: learning, work and productivity, communication, working with others, and career and pathways. Each section lists common strengths and challenges that are shared by people with our personality types. Each section also lists recommendations for how we might prefer to improve in the 5 areas based on our personality type. By assessing your personality, you're choosing to learn more about yourself and the reasons we do some of the things that we do. Just like preferences help us determine our personality, knowing your personality type will give you new insight into the preferred ways of learning, working, communicating, working with others. And since type theory suggests that people may reasonably be expected to develop comfort and facility with the processes they prefer and with the attitudes in which they prefer to use them, people with the same personality type often enjoy similar career pathways and might help you find new possibilities to explore. So if you're interested in taking the TruTalent personality assessment and learning how knowing more about your personality can help you articulate, find meaningful themes, and connect with career pathways that might suit your personality type, you can contact the Office of Internships and Career Development at berea.edu/ICD or email careerdevelopment@berea.edu. And you're always invited to make appointments at berea.joinhandshake.com. Handshake is our career management platform. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that TruTalent will support you in your articulation and career development goals.